You know what we gotta do? Toga party.
We were on double secret probation, whatever that is. We can't afford to have a toga party.
You guys up for a toga party?
Toga! Toga!
Toga!
I like the idea, Hoop.
Oh, Otter, please don't do this.
Got news for you, pal. They're gonna nail us no matter what we do. So we might as well have a good time.
Toga, 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 toga. I love that guy that doesn't want to get excited, but then he's like, well, everyone's doing it, so toga, toga. Well, how you doing, boys and girls? Welcome to Toga Day. I am your host, Mr. Duty. Now, toga is kind of like this, I don't even know what you'd call it, like an old-fashioned dress gown thing that people would wear. Now, this is something you might see in the olden times. Also, when you're in high school or college, sometimes they'll have days like this to have some fun. But here I am in my toga. You can see it's a horse bed sheet. Used to be Maeve or Addison's, I forget who. But welcome to Toga Day. Now, we used to start so many of our math lessons by counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s, and we haven't done that in a while. So I thought today would be a great day to do that. So let me flip the light on, and we can count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. I've got some really fun games that I think you're going to like. One that you could play at home. That'll be a bunch of fun. Now, here we go. I got to get my sleeves rolled up and start going to Planet Fitness more. But here we go. Ready? We're going to do 2s, 5s, and 10s. Here we go. We'll do 2s. We'll start at 0. We'll go to 30. Are you ready? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. Nicely done. I'm having some costume malfunctions here. I'm working on it. All right, next by 5s. Let's go 0 all the way to a hundo. All the way to 100. Are you ready? Zeros by 5s all the way to 100. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. This hat is somehow getting bigger, or maybe I'm losing air. I don't know what's going on, but it's covering my face. All right, last ones. 0s to 200 by 100. Are you ready? 0. I'll point. I'll do, you do. Ready? 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. Nicely done. All right, I'm going to come back with some fun games that you can play at home. See you in a second. All right, boys and girls. I am your host, Mr. Toga Duty. And what we're going to do today is we're going to practice adding and subtracting 10s, okay? So we have 40 plus blank equals whatever. We don't know what the blank is yet. It's under this pot. Sometimes when you go to a fancy restaurant, they'll bring out your food and they'll say, oh, bonjour, madame. Oui, ça va, merci beaucoup. And they will take the lid off and show you what's underneath. I'm going to have a number underneath here. I have to go get it out of the oven. But I'll be right back, and we're going to solve this math problem. All right, friends. The chef has prepared something very special for you. Oh, yes, we did. Here we go. Chef Jeffrey, I bring them the dish. Okay, he says okay. All right, 40 plus. Here we go. I show you what I make. Oh, delicious. 40 plus 50. So on your dry erase boards or papers at home, we have 40 plus 50. 40 plus 50 equals. Go ahead and try to solve that. What do you do? Put up 40 fingers. No, that's too hard. Oh, I know. We could use the number grid that I showed you the other day. What a good idea. I'm going to get a number grid, and you could follow along with it. There's another way to do it, too, that maybe you already noticed. I'll give you a hint. It's just like 4 plus 5. See you in a second. All right, so we have the math problem 40 plus 50. Now, I mentioned using a number grid. That helps me. So it's 40 plus 50. Now, I know when I count by 10s, I go down 1. So I'm going to count to 50. So you ready? Here we go. We go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What's our answer? 90. But here's another way we could do it. Now it's the same math problem as 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5. Well, what's 4 plus 5? Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so look at 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. What's our answer, boys and girls? 40 plus 50 equals 90. All right, come back with another. All right, next math problem. And next meal for you. 30 plus. Oh, what do we have here, chef? Oh, yes, I prepare a very special dish for the children. Is actually the number that you about to turn, Mr. Doody. All right, we don't need to talk about my age. We don't need to talk about my age, but this is the number I'm about to turn in just a week. What is it? 40. All right, 30 plus 40. Let's do it. 30 plus 40. Okay, well, let's figure it out. 30 plus 40. Now, I still see the smaller math problem, 3 plus 4. So that's 3 plus 4 equals. So let's solve that first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 3 plus 4 equals 7. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. 30 plus 40 equals 70. I like to check my work to make sure I'm right. So let's try it. 30 plus 40. Here's 30. We're going to go 40 hops. So we'll go down by 10s. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. And what's our answer? You got it. 70. All right, listen. Next problem. I want to come back with something a little more difficult. So we're going to do some subtraction. And then I'm going to teach you a game you can play at home. All right, now listen. Now we see a subtraction problem up here. 90 minus blank. Stinky. 90 minus 80. 90 minus 80. All right. Before you all have heart attacks, let's do it. 90 minus 80. So let's calm ourselves down first. It's just like this. It's just like 9 minus 8. Well, friends, what's 9 minus 8? Well, I'm going to put up 9. And I'm going to take away 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 9 minus 8? It's 1. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. 90 minus 80 equals 10. Let's double check our work. Now, we've not done this yet with subtraction. When you subtract by large numbers like minus 80, I'm going to just move the other way. I'm going to move up on the number grid. So 90 minus 80, ready? We're going to count by 10s till we get to 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 90 minus 80 equals 10. Now, friends, these problems I gave you today were just the simple ones, like 90 minus 10, 80 plus 10, right? 60 plus 40. If it was something like this, 63 plus 30, I hope your brain starts clicking. Because watch what you can do for this. 63 plus 30. Well, let's use our number grid. We're going to start at 63, and we're going to go 30 hops. So let's do it. 10, 20, 30. What's 63 plus 30? 93. And also, the trick I showed you, if you remember, is this. Let's try this. Let's try up and down. 63 plus 30. This is going to get trickier, and we won't be able to use this exactly like this, but for now, it'll work. What's 3 plus 0? What's 6 plus 3? 63 plus 30 equals 93. All right, I've got a fun game now that I'm going to show you that we're going to play at home, that you can play at home. It is called Flip Number. I'm going to show you in a second. All right, this game is called Flip Number, and here's how it's going to work. You take plastic cups. On the bottom of these cups, I have written numbers. Okay, I'm not going to show them to you yet. In order to do this math problem, and here's how you have some fun. You put the cup, it's tough to explain from watching on there, but you hang the cup about halfway over the edge of the table, right? And what you do is you take your finger and you flip up the cup and you try to have it land upside down. So it's going to land like this. On the bottom of the cup, I wrote a number. I'm not going to show you the number yet. So here we go. We're going to see if I can do this. Hopefully I can do it on just my first try. So you ready? Here we go. Oh, come on. Here we go. There's one. 70 plus. Come on, Mr. Duty. Out of practice. Shoot. This time I got it. Actually, I meant this time. And 3, 2, 1, and told you. All right, first math problem. 70 plus 20. So, just like you, I've got my dry erase board. I'm going to write 70 plus 20. Okay, so I know it's just like 7 plus 2, and 7 plus 2 is 8, 9, is 9, 1, 0. I think it's 90. 70 plus 20 equals 90. All right, next one. I want you to solve it. So here goes our next problem. Get rid of those for a second. Our next problem. Here we go. Oh, come on. All right, next math problem. 30 plus 50, 50 plus 30. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. I always like to start with the larger number. So why don't you do that? 50 plus 30. So I'm going to write 50 plus 30. Now I want you to solve this. 50 plus 30. Okay, what could you do? You're right. You could use a number grid, definitely. I also could look for something smaller. I see 5 plus 3. And I know 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 8. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. I think 50 plus 30 equals 80. And it does. It equals 80. Now, if you had a problem like 54 plus 30, it sounds so much harder, but it's not. You're going to start at 54, and you're going to count on 64, 74, 84. Right? The number in the tens place is going to change. The number in the ones place won't change at all. So we're going to come back with 2 more challenges. 2 more challenges. All right. So these are going to be a little more challenging, right? They're not going to just be 50 plus 40. It might be 54 plus 30. It might be 62 plus 20. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Ah! Oh, I wanted to get that one. All right. This math problem, 62 plus 20. So let's write it. 62, do it at home. 62 plus 20 equals. Okay. Now, maybe you look at this and you're going, I have no idea. It's tough, right? It is. But we could use our number grid, and we could start at 62 and count on. So it'd be 62, 72, 82. You could also do that trick I showed you, which is where you write the math problem like this. You write it up and down, like that. And now look, what's 2 plus 0? 2. What's 6 plus 2? 6, 7, 8. And what's our answer? 82. Now, listen. This is a fun little game that I made today called flip number, right? You could put, like I have on this one, 46 plus 40, right? I go 46 plus 40, so 56, 66, 76, 86. This is going to take time for you to start to become more automatic with it. But the same can be said with subtraction, friends. Let's say you had 62 minus 20, okay? If you had 62 minus 20, you could do a few things. The one thing that I didn't even show you yet, let's do this. I'm going to draw 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, 2. Excuse me. Now, there's 62. I have to take 20 away. So watch. I'm going to take 20 away. There goes 10. There goes 20. How many are left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. And 42 is our answer. So there's a lot of different strategies to solve these, okay? I wanted it to be fun. I wanted you to at least start thinking about this. Because these are things we're going to do as we go on, and especially next year when you're in 2nd grade. Now, every lesson has a theme. Next math lesson is going to be a little different. I want you to bring, you might not be able to physically bring your person, but I want you to bring someone who's important to you. Maybe it's a grandma, a grandpa, a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, maybe even a pet. If you're not able to physically have them there with you, bring a picture of them, right? Or just keep their memory somewhere in your head or your heart. And I'm going to bring someone who's important to me next time. So see you next time. Toga, 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 toga.